So good day, humans. Good day, dear friends. Today is a light subject. Like every day, it depends how it's presented. Sometimes the very, very heavy truths can be presented lightheadedly or in the light tone, so we don't take them too seriously, yet we can hear them. Sometimes the truths can be very, very sticky, very heavy, almost like rolling all over you when you hear them or when you see them, expecting nothing from you but to instantly change. Yet, again, it's a different view about the same picture, because every one of us has our own truth. Same with the constipation. Everybody and each one of us, hopefully you experience constipation. Because being constipated doesn't mean that you only have to be, let's say, not able to go to washroom, not to have a bowel movement or stool, whatever you call it. Yet you can be constipated emotionally, to telling your feelings out. You can be constipated in many different aspects of one of the most challenging one is many people are constipated by telling the truth or not telling the truth. Many are ignorant by not telling anything rather than not telling the truth. But if you're not telling the truth, by not saying anything, you're still telling a lie. Not saying anything is always a precursor to actually being openly liar, mostly to yourself, and on the other hand, to everybody around who's listening. So, title for today goes like this: telling the truth is like farting. Not that it's identical, but it's very much the same. Because why people don't fart? Because they are constipated. Emotionally, let's say, organically, inside their organs, or in the way how they're processing their food, how dirty was the food they were eating, how damaged this food was, that it doesn't really want to go through you. It want to get stuck. And one of the notorious foods that stays within your intestines is a dead meat. There are pieces of meat. They stay inside your intestines for up to 7 years. And then totally necrotic and so dangerous for your, let's call it, truth-telling. So some people can be constipated for pretty much centuries, weeks, months. They're becoming bigger, their bellies are absolutely huge and infested with a huge amount of necrotic meat or necrotic things. So why people get constipated? Not only because of the food, but as well how we process this food. If we don't process emotions properly, they get stuck. We think that we have to jump on every time we see, I don't know, an accident or a police sirens are beaming around, or you hear people screaming. You get all jittery. You cannot understand why you're acting like this. Yet, you know, you are constipated emotionally. Because you cannot find this peaceful resolution to fart freely or to tell the truth freely. Another point on this, to me, very funny subject, that truth is like a fart. It can be very, hard to come out. Yet it can be silent and very deadly, meaning that it can stink terribly. So there are some truths, when they come out, my God, you rather run. You don't want to face them. Some are very soundy, loud, almost explosive, yet they dissipate very fast. So the one who is actually farting, or the ones who are telling the truth, this is a less constipated person than before. It's all about a singularity in this matter. We're not comparing, apples with oranges. We're comparing you, who's not constipated, with you, who was constipated yesterday. So we're comparing apples with an apple from yesterday. Literally speaking. So their farts, they're very long, and they seeping out slowly, just very silent and very almost conforming. You're enjoying them because it did not hurt you. It just comes out, almost like organically flows out of your body, and you continue farting no matter what. You continue telling the truth no matter what. No matter what you ate, no matter what you consumed from the world around, you just continue telling the truth. Get it? It's not difficult at all. Just have to accept that you don't have to be constipated anymore. Because as soon as you say that you're constipated, physically, literally, and let's call it allegorically, that you're not allowing yourself to tell the truth no matter what, you start behaving very erratically. You're becoming stressed. You're becoming in the pain. You start being in the pain. You continue being in the pain. And what is the most difficult, the toxins that are released from your bowel movement or from your shit that it resides in you for 7 years, they are so bad for your health. Emotional toxins, energetic toxins, they stay within your body for centuries, are so toxic for your spiritual health. So where is a way out? You can hear the story of my son who created a new word, and I was really amazed at how easy it's to do this. So he says, so Dad, what is a hybrid? Or he didn't use hybrid, but what is a combination between shit and fart? And I'm saying, what? You can't do both? He says, no, there is a word. Shart. It's the same as what is the combination between, or when you have a meal between breakfast and lunch, called brunch, and so on. You can play with these things whenever you like. So by taking it lightly, your constipation can really start dissolving through your mouth. So you don't have to hold all the truths that you know or the truths that you want to say to the world. But again, have a decency when you're telling the truth, or let's say when you're farting or when you're sharding. Don't really do it in another person's face, because it's not as pleasant for the other person, and you're actually doing another kind of energetic damage on your body, because you want to purposefully hurt others. So when you do these things, you can tell them gently, you can tell them lightly, you can basically write them, you can disclose them, and not to be upset if the others are upset. So by this you're not taking any of these other old constipations upon your bodies. So that's it. Farting or telling the truth? That is the question.